Om Shanti, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Welcome to another Yoga Small Talk, and we continue with 7 minutes Bhagavad Gita a day. We are reading from chapter 3, the Yoga of Action. We reach the part in verse 36 where Arjuna asks Lord Krishna, what is it that makes me do things that bring me pain, almost as if against my wish, constrained by some mysterious force? And Lord Krishna answers, this force is Rajas. It is passion, it is activity, it is desire, anger and desire, all devouring, all sinful, meaning all painful. This is what's causing you to do things against your wishes, and therefore this is your enemy here. So how does this force operate? This is explained in verses 38 and 39. So 38. As fire is enveloped by smoke, as a mirror by dust, and as an embryo by the amnion, so is this enveloped by that. 39. O Arjuna, wisdom is enveloped by this constant enemy of the wise in the form of desire, which is unappeasable as fire. And this is the good news and also the bad news. How is it the good news? The good news is that we don't lose our wisdom in the presence of anger. Meaning our wisdom always remains with us, and we can always go to it if we know the way. And if we want to. It's not gone. And the bad news is that it's hidden so well that it's really, really, really difficult to find it. Our wisdom is completely veiled from us by the desires. This is what Lord Krishna is telling us. He's telling us your wisdom is still here with you, but it is hidden. Swami Shivananda tells us, the ignorant man considers desire as his friend. When he craves for objects, he welcomes desire for the gratification of the senses. Meaning his wisdom is completely hidden. Ignorant is spiritually ignorant. It can be a very, very intellectually strong person, but still spiritually ignorant. But the wise man knows from experience, even before suffering, the consequence that desire will bring only troubles and misery for him. So it is a constant enemy of the wise, but not of the ignorant. And what do we do with enemies? We defend ourselves. How do we defend? We develop our discrimination. We develop all those things that gives us strength and force to handle this enemy. And when this happens, at some point the enemy will know it's not worthwhile. I'm not going to win this battle, so I'm not even going to engage. Again, this is the good news part. We said the bad news is it's really, really difficult to find our wisdom because it's hidden. It is said wisdom is enveloped. It's completely hidden. So it's hard for us to reach it. But when we reach and we assert again and again and again and again, this desire, which is unappeasable as fire, which is the enemy, will know, I should not be dealing with this one. This one is wise. And Lord Krishna continues to tell us where this enemy is hiding. 40. The senses, the mind, and the intellect are said to be its seat. Through these, it deludes the embodied by veiling his wisdom. Swami Shivananda explains very beautifully. if the abode of the enemy is known, it is quite easy to kill him. Don't take it literally. So Lord Krishna, like a wise army general, points out to Arjuna the abode of desire so that he may be able to attack and kill it quite readily. We want to get rid of desire, we need to know where it's hiding. Because even when we are for a few seconds free from desires and we think, I am content, it is just hiding until we manage to reach very high spiritual levels of being actually able to withstand desire and to transcend it, to being fully established in sattva, purity, illumination. It is hiding. So we might just as well know where it is hiding so we can better prepare for it. It is hiding in the senses, the mind, and the intellect. Therefore, O best of the Bharatas, verse 41, therefore, O best of the Bharatas, Arjuna, controlling the senses first, do thou kill this sinful thing, the destroyer of knowledge and realization. So here is the first key. Yes, I told you the senses, the mind, and the intellect are its seats, but don't go to difficult places yet. Start with the senses. Not everything that looks nice you should have. Not necessarily the right way. Become a little bit more internalized. Stop running after the objects of the world as if they are the key to happiness, because they are not. This is the first step. Pratyahara, withdrawal of the senses, controlling them. And it is very, 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 very difficult. But it is the first step, and this is the first practice. And the dialogue, and together with it, chapter 3, will be concluded in the next talk. So please join us. Om Shanti.